Former Mastodon guitarist and vocalist Brent Hinds has returned to the live stage and announced a new show where 3 of his bands will be playing in the same night. So it's been a pretty wild couple of weeks in the Mastodon camp, and it all started with the shock departure of longtime guitarist and vocalist Brent Hinds. Mastodon stated that they had parted ways mutually and wished him all the best for the future, but we haven't heard too much from Brent since. Until now. So Brent recently took to the stage for his first performance since the departure on March 21st with his band Fiend Without A Face. This was at the 529 venue in Atlanta, Georgia. But now he's also announced a forthcoming show where all 3 of his bands, that being End Motel, Fiend Without A Face, and Dirty B and the Boys, will all be playing the same night on Friday, April 18th at the Garden Club in Atlanta, Georgia. And this is great to see. I think quite a few fans, myself included, thought that we may not hear from Brent for some time. It felt like there was a burnout issue with Mastodon and that he needed a break and perhaps he was going to go away for a while. But it's ace to see that he's straight back at it, playing music and going to be doing 3 bands in one night. Fair play. Now, these bands, to be fair, have been low-key over the years, and that, of course, is because his primary duties were with Mastodon. And I actually couldn't find any recorded music from Dirty B and the Boys, so if you are aware of any recorded music, or if you've found it or got a copy on tape, whatever it might be from back in the day, let me know or put a link in the comments. But on the other 2 bands, I thought that you might like to take a quick listen just to get a feel for the music that Brent is exploring right now. So this is End Motel.
She left me notes filled with promises and kisses.
And Fiend Without A Face. Obviously, both bands are very different from Mastodon, but for me, there's something very cool about Fiend Without A Face. I wonder if he's doing all 3 bands in one night just to test the waters of what's working best. If you're going to be going to that show in Atlanta on Friday, April 18th, report back to us. Let us know how it was and which of the 3 bands you liked most. But I'm stoked for Brent and very much hoping that this will lead to more new music from him, as both of the bands that we just played for you there, the music of them is 10 plus years old at this point, so it'd be good to get some new stuff from Brent. On the Mastodon front, things have been very busy there as well. On our last video, we reported that guitar sensation and YouTuber Ben Eller joined them for a live show at the Tool in the Sands festival, and fair to say, he absolutely killed it. So massive shout out to Ben, and personally I am very much hoping that he will get more shows with Mastodon. But as far as they are concerned, they're not committing to that just yet, as guitarist Bill Kelliher recently stated this to Radical Metal. Yeah, we haven't really decided how we're going to go about that yet. We're just sort of taking it easy. No updates, nothing that I can really share with you at the moment. We had Ben Eller, who's a great friend, and he filled in for this show. And we've got the Coheed and Cambria tour coming up, so we'll figure it out. We've got a lot of requests and stuff like that, but it's really hard shoes to fill, obviously. Nobody plays like Brent. He's a very extremely unique player, so it's not going to be an easy task. We're all hopeful and we're going to figure it out. So that's really all I have to say about it. All I would say about it is I think that Ben Eller gave himself the best possible opportunity to get the gig off the back of that Tool in the Sands performance, and as I said, I for one am very much hoping he gets the gig. But Mastodon have just announced additional shows around their performance at Black Sabbath's Farewell. It's sort of turning into a European run at this point, so maybe we will see more of Ben on those shows or on the Coheed tour. At the moment, of course, it's all up in the air, but safe to say 2025 is going to be a very, very busy year for both Mastodon and Brent Hinds. For more from Prime Audio Radio, simply hit the subscribe button or listen to our radio station 24/7 at primeaudioradio.com.
Prime Audio Radio.